Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, Editorial Director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. Guys, this is hashtag AskBHUD, hashtag AskBHUD, the big hairy ugly dude. The question is from Tony, who's 56 years old. He says he has crappy recovery abilities on the deadlift and wants to know what he should do. So I'm going to provide some advice in this video. Before I get into that topic, if you have a question for me, check out the link below. You can submit your question via that link. It comes straight to my inbox. The best videos, the best topics, I turn into a video just like this. So, if you have crappy recovery abilities with a deadlift, here are some things you need to know. Number one, never train above 90%. Never train above 90% of your 1 rep max. That can make it more difficult to recover. Number two, when doing reps, try to drop the number of reps per set. So instead of doing like 5 rep sets or 6 rep sets or even 8 rep sets, let's say you're doing a 3x5 or a 3x6 or a 3x8. Let's say a 3x6. You're doing 18 total reps on your deadlift. Instead of doing that, try to do maybe a 4x3 with the same weight. So you're doing slightly fewer reps, but you're doing fewer reps per set. The deadlift, you don't really need to crush reps per set. You can simply focus on total number of reps per workout, and I believe that's effective as well. So cut down on the number of reps you're doing from floor pulling. Also cut down the number of reps you're doing per set. That'll help as well. Another thing you need to know is instead of floor pulling every week, you don't need to floor pull every week, and that's a critical thing to understand. When I built up my deadlift close to 750, 770 for when I was 346 pounds, I never pulled from the floor. I alternated based on how I felt that day from 3, 5, and 7-inch rack pulls. I never pulled from the floor. So if you're having recovery issues, I recommend you take an extended period of time, maybe alternating between 3 and 5-inch deadlifts, rack pulls, maybe once every third week pulling from the floor. That'll help with recovery as well. I also recommend that you don't do things like dead stop deadlifts or deficit deadlifts. Those are actually harder on the lower back to recover. One of the programs that I used when I was training for a heavy deadlift was week 1, I do 3, 5, or 7-inch deadlifts, rack pulls. And the next week, I just do really heavy ass power shrugs from about the knee position. So it was like a rack pull and power shrug combination. So I was working my traps and my back a little bit, but it was much more forgiving. So that's my best advice for you. Don't train above 90%. Drop your reps a little bit, drop your reps per set a little bit. Don't train from the floor as often. Don't use deficit deadlifts. Don't use dead stop deadlifts. And, you don't have to build your deadlift in the heavy range. You can do singles. I like singles. Singles, you can do rest pause singles, like you can take 70% of your max and do as many singles, comfortable singles, with good form in 10 minutes. You can do singles just like that. That's a good way to train the deadlift. You should also, if you're having recovering abilities, Tony was asking about lower back training. You certainly want to strengthen your lower back, but if you're having issues recovering from the deadlift, it's generally not related to lower back strength. The deadlift is an intense exercise, so just be smart about how you approach it. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.